It was almost midnight, precisely 11:59 p.m., when I decided to start a test live stream. Just a quick check of the system, nothing major. I didn't expect anyone to be watching, especially not at this hour. The camera was pointed right at me, sitting there alone in my dimly lit room. The chat box was a blank, empty space, just as I'd anticipated it. Then, at exactly 12:02 a.m., the silence was broken. A single message materialized in the chat. "Your camera angle is wrong." A nervous laugh escaped my lips. It had to be a friend messing with me, right? Who else would be watching a test stream? I played along and adjusted the camera just a tiny bit. The response was instantaneous. "Better. Now don't move." The viewer count flickered from 0 to 1. A small chill ran down my spine, but I tried to shake it off. Curiosity got the better of me. So I glanced at the stream preview on my second monitor to see what my single, mysterious viewer was seeing. My heart stopped. The preview wasn't showing my room from the front, from the perspective of my webcam. It was showing me from behind. It was impossible. My webcam was fixed to the top of my monitor, facing me directly. There was no other camera in the room. I slowly, hesitantly, turned my head to look over my shoulder. There was nothing there, just the familiar wall of my bedroom, the same posters, the same shadows cast by my desk lamp. I turned back to the screen, my breath catching in my throat. The chat had updated again. A new message gleamed in the dark interface. Latency fixed. My hands were shaking now. This wasn't a joke. My phone, lying face down on the desk, suddenly vibrated, lighting up the surface. I picked it up with a trembling hand. It was a system notification from the streaming app, a message I'd never seen before. It read, "Stream source back camera." My blood ran cold. Back camera? I never switched cameras. I didn't even have a back camera set up. My gaze darted back to the stream preview. What I saw made the air leave my lungs. In the preview, I saw the back of my own head. I was sitting there, perfectly still, just as the chat had commanded. But I wasn't alone. Standing directly behind my chair, looming over me, was something else, a figure. It was tall, impossibly tall, and shrouded in a darkness so deep it seemed to swallow the light around it. It had no features, no face, just a towering, silent presence. My real self was frozen in my chair, staring at the monitor, but the me on the screen was unnervingly calm, unmoving. The chat box flashed one last time. One final, terrifying message that sealed my fate. It simply said, "Smile, you're live." The stream didn't end. The little red live icon continued to glow, broadcasting my horror to that one single viewer. The camera never turned off. But I did.